Welcome back, literature enthusiasts. In our first episode, we dipped our toes into the vast ocean of English literature, exploring its essence and the importance of its history. Today, we're diving deeper into the very roots of the English language itself. Why does this matter? You ask. Well, language is the foundation of literature. It's the tool writers use to craft their stories, poems, and plays. To truly appreciate English literature, we need to understand how the English language evolved. So, let's embark on a linguistic journey through time. We'll uncover how English grew from a humble Germanic dialect to the global powerhouse it is today. Trust me, it's a tale filled with conquests, cultural collisions, and a surprising amount of word theft.
Our story begins around the 5th century when the Anglo-Saxons, a group of Germanic tribes, crossed the North Sea and settled in what is now England. They brought with them their language, Old English, which forms the bedrock of modern English. But don't be fooled, Old English would sound almost unrecognizable to us today. Imagine words like thu, which means you and ald. Yes, that's where our word old comes from.
Take a look at this line from Beowulf, one of the most iconic Old English texts. Whet, we gardena in Geardagum. Sounds more like a spell from Harry Potter than casual pub talk, right? Yet this was the language of heroes, kings, and epic legends.
Now, fast forward to the 8th and 9th centuries and enter the Vikings. These Norse invaders didn't just bring their axes and longships, they brought their language, Old Norse, and here's where things get fascinating. Old Norse and Old English were like cousins, both descended from Proto-Germanic. So, when the Vikings settled in England, the two languages began to blend. Words like sky, window, and even they and them come straight from Old Norse. Imagine that every time you say they, you're channeling a Viking.
But the story doesn't end there. Enter the Romans, or rather, their legacy. While the Romans had left Britain centuries earlier, their language, Latin, left an indelible mark. Through the spread of Christianity and scholarly pursuits, Latin words seeped into English, especially in areas like religion, law, and science.
Words like bishop, angel, and school all have Latin roots. And let's not forget the Renaissance, when scholars went absolutely wild for Latin and Greek, giving us words like encyclopedia and philosophy. It's like English went on a shopping spree and came back with a treasure trove of vocabulary.
Now, let's talk about the Norman conquest of 1066. When William the Conqueror took the English throne, he brought with him the French language. For centuries, French was the language of the elite, while English was spoken by the common people. This class divide left a lasting impact on English. Words like justice, noble, and cuisine all come from this period. It's no wonder English is such a rich and versatile language. It's a linguistic melting pot, shaped by centuries of history, conflict, and cultural exchange.
Now, you might be wondering, why does all this matter? Well, understanding the roots of English helps us appreciate its beauty and complexity. It shows us how language is alive, constantly evolving, and shaped by the people who speak it. Every time you read a poem, write a story, or even send a text, you're tapping into this incredible history. You're part of a tradition that stretches back over 1,000 years. And that, my friends, is pretty extraordinary.
So the next time you hear someone complain about English being a difficult language, just smile and say, "It's not difficult, it's just well-traveled."
Thank you for joining us on this journey through the roots of the English language. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of literature. Until next time, keep exploring, keep reading, and keep celebrating the power of words.